Hello cadets, it is I, CptAylott, and you are back with another episode of the Dwarves. Now, let's continue the game. Last left off, finishing at Stapleton on the last video. So, we made peace with them, we talked to their commander, and we told them about the orc invasion or what they're doing in the south, trying to get attention. But we've moved out of Stapleton, and I believe I want to go to the Tavern. So that is where we are going to head, and hopefully we'll hit the Dwarf Merchant very soon. So let's see what happens in the rest of this story right now.
While taking a rest, you see a cart trundling along the road not far away from you. A young couple are sitting on the box seat, clearly in love and more interested in each other than the rest of the world around them. The sight reminds you of a long unanswered question.
So, I was wondering, what do female dwarfs look like?
Pretty.
Pretty.
Very pretty.
Uh-huh.
You were expecting a little more information.
Do they have beards?
No, I would say it's more like fluff. Oh, very attractive.
Oh gosh.
And what do they do? I mean, are they warriors too?
In our kingdom, most take care of domestic life. They take the animals down to the meadows in the valleys, make sure the larder are full and that there's plenty of good beer, and make our clothes. It only ever causes problems when men and women stand shoulder to shoulder in battle. Some of them are talented stonemasons and smiths, and beware of insulting their skills. They are no less proud than we are.
Ah. Alright, so we can go to the tavern. Let's see if we can buy some things. Or, I don't know.
You arrive at a crossroads with a tavern on the corner. A warm light is emanating from its window, lighting up the road around it. A stone sculpture of a sheep stands in front of the door, and above it a sign, swaying gently in the breeze, reads, "The Stone Sheep."
Okay. Stay where you are and observe the surroundings. Enter the tavern, ignore the tavern and continue on your journey. Alright, let's have a little
You observe
look.
the surroundings, but the road is empty, and no one leaves the tavern. You notice a broken window on the first floor, which has been boarded up with planks. Something wet drips onto your nose, and you look up to the cloudy sky with a bad-tempered expression.
Huh. Why are we standing here and just getting wet from the outside?
Alright, we're into the tavern then.
You enter the tavern with a determined stride, and are greeted by a thick wall of pipe smoke. The dozen or so drinkers at the tables turn towards you, then give each other astonished and slightly worried looks.
Okay, very weird. Gain an overview of the other guests. Yeah.
In the tavern, there are half a dozen people sitting at the tables, and just as many at the bar, clearly farmers and labourers from the surrounding villages. Boindale pays no attention to the other guests and trudges over to a table. Together with his brother, you follow him and sit down. The landlord comes out from behind the bar.
What can I get you?
You hear surly muttering from one of the tables.
What are groundlings doing showing their faces here, now of all times?
Wow. To the neighbouring table, why is it particularly strange that we are here now? I wouldn't mind some ale for me and my two friends. 3 gold. How about a round on me? 10 gold. Anything unusual? Show me what you have for sale. We're looking for a room for the night. 5 gold. That's not too bad. Let's ask some questions.
Has anything interesting happened here lately?
The landlord shakes his head indifferently and mumbles something incoherently. One of the guests is about to say something, but shuts up when the person next to him gives him a poke.
Alright. Hey, you over there. What were you going to say? Yeah, we'll do that.
You turn to the guest who is silenced.
Were you going to say something, my friend?
I'm not your friend, and I wasn't going to say anything either.
The
Liar.
man glances at his neighbour and then turns his attention back to his beer.
Complete freaking liar.
You turn to the guest who'd muttered something about groundlings.
And why is it so strange that we're here?
The man glances up briefly and then stares drunkenly at his tankard and mutters with a slur,
Don't play the innocent. The orcs are terrorizing our lands. And whose fault is it? You
Wow.
let them in.
I was not at the stone gateway, and I don't know what happened. But you can be sure of one thing. Dwarves would never cooperate with orcs. We kill them no sooner than we say them, or my name isn't Boindle Doubleblade.
The drunkard and his neighbour are given a start. They mumble an apology and turn their attention to the beer in front of them.
I wouldn't mind some ale. I think we should be nice to the people, put a round on everybody, and then see what they have to say out, and then Betty buys.
You stand up and turn to the room.
This round's on me.
The faces of the guests and the landlord brighten up immediately. The landlord gets
Hey.
to work pulling everyone a beer and handing out the tankards. Some of the guests say cheers to you as they get their drinks.
Lovely. Alright, let's see what they have for sale. What do you have? Oh, you got lots of food. We've got lots of food. I might buy some more. Saying that. I don't want all of it. I'll probably buy another 50, just to be sure. And health potions, I'm pretty sure we still don't need yet, so I guess we can wait on that. Confirm and continue. And yeah, let's get some sleep for the night. We went from Steepleton to halfway without no sleep, and now we're going to a tavern, so we'll get some good night's sleep, I would say.
We're tired and long for a proper bed.
Of course, gentlemen.
You spend a restful night in the tavern and then head off on your way again.
Yay! Alright, where do we want to go? Well, obviously we want to go to that question mark over there. How do we want to get there? I'm going to guess up, then right, then up! It sounds like my way forwards. That's 1. That's 2. 3, and the frickin' the dwarven merchant's moving away from me, you bastard. Let's see what's happening in Followston.
You
Fallowston.
arrive at a small, bustling village. One thing is clearly missing from the lively scene. The sound of metal on metal from the village smithy that would normally be heard above everything else at this time of day. A dour, grim-looking man is sitting in front of the forge with his right arm in a sling. His expression brightens as he sees you, and he jumps to his feet.
Dear dwarves, could I interest you in helping me in my workshop for a day?
The man's expression is somewhere between desperation and hope. As you don't answer immediately, he continues.
You will, of course, be royally rewarded for your work. I can offer you 100 gold pieces.
Oh man. What happened to your arm? Yeah.
What happened to your arm?
A stupid accident. A box of blanks fell down. I was trying to catch it. It will heal, fortunately, but I won't be able to wield my hammer for a while.
You must have quite a backlog of work.
You nod sympathetically. You always felt bad if you were ill or couldn't work in the forge for some reason or other.
Loads. But if what I hear about the metalworking skills of the dwarves is true, it will be easy for you to manage it in a day.
Alright, so yeah, I can't see why I won't help him. I guess we'll help.
I'll help you. I worked in a forge for a while.
You modestly conceal that in this case, a while means almost a whole human lifetime. A little later, you are standing in the workshop, examining the smith's inferior tools, while he fires up the forge and prepares everything for the job as well as he can with just one good arm. You weren't able to persuade the twins to help you. As warriors, they'd rather go hunting, Boindle declared. But you think it's more probable that you'll find them drinking beer. But you don't care. You're excited about being able to smith again after such a long time. Hours later, you have forgotten everything around you. The heat of the forge, the sweat on your warm skin, the play of the flames. You're in your element and work as if in a trance. The smith left the workshop ages ago with a satisfied grin on his face.
Wait, I'm talking to you.
You look up in surprise. Everything but the beating of the hammer had ceased to exist, and you didn't notice that someone has come in.
Can you do it?
You immediately dislike the middle-aged man.
What the hell?
He sounds you out so doggedly with his light grey eyes that it feels as though he wants to look right through you and into your deepest thoughts. The man points to 2 horses.
Those 2, in 1 hour.
What? You want me to shoot these horses? Wait, what's the deal with the horses?
With the forge hammer in your hand, you play dumb. You blink and look back and forth between the horses and the man.
What's the deal with the horses?
You expect the man to fly off the handle, but you feel even more uneasy when he asks you quietly and very slowly to please re-shoe the 2 horses.
This makes no sense. I'm gonna say sorry I'm not taking on any new jobs and see what he says.
I'm sorry. Too much to do. Try somewhere else.
You got a nerve, you little rat.
The man moves menacingly close, his hand on his sword, when the man with grey eyes holds him back.
Not here.
The angry mercenary glares briefly at his leader before stomping out of the forge.
I thank you for your help, Mr. Dwarf. Perhaps we'll meet again.
The men leave the workshop.
I don't know who they are. Follow the men in secret.
The men join a larger group of horsemen, more than a dozen, outside the village. You stay hidden.
I'm hoping I did the right thing here.
Not here in the village. Go. Search the road between here and Clintal again.
The other mercenaries nod and the group rides off. You can't make head nor tail of what's going on here, but you don't like it. You tell the twins about your encounter, and they decide to be especially vigilant over the next days. You spend the night in the smith's house and move on the next morning.
Interesting. You saw some suspicious horsemen in the village of Fallow Rock. You don't know why, but these people make you feel uneasy. But I said not here and all that, so it is a bit weird. Maybe men are helping out with the Dark Elf and Orcs. I see what the Dwarf merchant has to say.
In the early evening, you make an unusual discovery on the side of the road. A colourful trader's wagon has been carelessly abandoned, with not a soul in sight.
What?
I don't like the look of this one bit, Boindil. You take a look around there, I'll stay on this side. Tungdil, you check the surrounding area, and be careful.
Uh-oh. View your surroundings, examine the wagon, search for the tracks on the ground. Enter the wagon? Are you mad?
You scan the road and the woods on both sides. Apart from the twins who are fighting their way through the undergrowth within earshot, you can't hear or see anyone.
That doesn't mean shit for me. Right, examine the wagon. Wait, we'll do that one
You can
first.
see a lot of tracks in the mud around the wagon. Hoof prints and footprints from humans in heavy boots. At least half a dozen long ones must have approached the wagon from the woods on both sides.
You know what that makes me think? It makes me think that the guard, the people that we saw, the mercenaries, had something to do with this, but it's only a guess.
The wagon itself isn't damaged, nor is the drawbar. But the belts and leashes that normally hold the draft animals have been cut clean through.
Alright, enter the wagon.
Dwindling daylight provides little light inside the wagon. It smells of leather, spices, and candles. And there's another smell in the air, which you can't quite place. It reminds you of your forge in Lot-Ionan's vaults, but different. It is messy, but no more so than you would expect from a single dwarf. The bed is rumpled, and there are tools and leftover materials piled up on the little workbench. There are several cupboards hanging on the right-hand wall. At the end of the wagon, there's a large wardrobe, and next to the door on the left is a heavy wooden chest with rusty metal hinges.
Okay, this is very weird. We're going to examine it all, just in
The smaller
case.
cupboards are piled high with a multitude of tins and boxes, all filled with odds and ends that the trader offered for sale to customers on his trips. Nothing of real interest. You reach for the knob of the wardrobe, and then stop. The rug in front of the wardrobe squelches as you step on it, as if you had stepped in a puddle. You try to work out what has soaked the rug, when suddenly the door of the wardrobe springs open and something bounces into you.
Uh-oh.
You take a step back, and the realization of what hit you
Oh,
makes
no.
you take two more. Lying on the floor in front of you is the body of a dwarf, headless.
Alright, so...
His head has been cut clean from his neck. The dwarf is wearing clothes that look more like human robes, and bears no coat of arms that would identify his kingdom. You didn't know him, but no one deserves to die like this.
We could examine the chests, but we're
His head has been cut off cleanly, probably with a sharp blade. A quick glance in the wardrobe confirms what you already suspect. The dwarf's head is nowhere to be seen.
The head's in the frickin' chest. I know it already. I'm just having a good guess on that one, so we're gonna leave the wagon. Tell twins what you
give
found.
A short, sharp whistle, and the twins come running at the double. You tell them what you found.
A group of horsemen with heavy boots has been here. And I found Mort in the wagon. Beheaded.
Mort?
I have a hunch that the mercenaries from Fallow Rock have something to do with this.
Wretched dwarf killers!
You can tell that Boindil wants revenge and can understand his feelings well. You wrap the body in linen, dig a hole in the woods, and place the body in it. You lay a couple of his tools and other personal belongings you found in the wagon next to him. You wish there was more you could do for him. You continue on your journey in gloomy spirits.
That's sad, that is. I kind of want them guys to freaking die now for that. Alright, let's save it. Fabulous rucksack. Save. Alright, continue. We don't have to go back to Fallowstone, but there's a freaking question mark down there. I'd love to go back there, but I know it's not going to happen. And there's orcs still at that farmhouse place. Forwards. And to the question mark.
You come across an orchard next to a farmstead and surrounded by several fields of wheat. You don't see anyone working in the fields, but there's a young man lying under an apple tree. He has his legs crossed and a straw hat is covering his face.
Ask the young man about the mercenaries.
Excuse me, but we're looking for a group of mercenaries. Have they passed by here?
The young man is startled. He must have nodded off. He looks around anxiously. When he sees you, the fear disappears from his face and is replaced by curiosity. It seems to you that the man is sizing you up.
And if I answer, what's in it for me?
Okay. 30 gold pieces? Your hold on to your legs. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? We also could ask the farmer owner if you prefer. Alright, let's see what that says.
If you can't help us, we'd be happy to ask the owner of the farmstead. We'll just tell him that the man sleeping in the shade of the orchard sent us. What do you think?
The man seems to size you up, and then a crooked smile spreads across his face.
All right, you caught me. The people rode northwest. But please don't tell Father Mullen.
There's no reason for that if you told the truth. So, northwest, you say?
You continue on your journey, while the lazy labourer sinks back into the grass.
Sweet. I didn't have to pay him 30 gold pieces, the bastard. Alright, so I'm guessing this town is where they're going to be, so I'm going to save it again, just in case. Best to be safe than sorry, I always say. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Porista. What did I see about Porista before? There was something. Anyone see anything from Porista in here? Division South. The Mysterious Horsemen. Alright, we already know that. And Division South. Which kind of sucks. Alright, so. Let's go to this place and sort this out. I kind of want to go...
The first thing you notice as you enter the village of CptAylott is how quiet it is. There is hardly a soul in the streets. And the few people you do see immediately disappear into their houses as you get closer. Boindil draws his axes, and Boendal his raven's beak.
Something's not quite right here. Be alert.
What options do we have? Continue into the village? It could be a trap.
You walk on until you reach the village square. Without a word, men enter the square from the left and the right, cutting off your way. You recognize the leader of the group of mercenaries, looking you over with a satisfied expression. Standing next to him is a frail man with greying hair, who doesn't seem able to cope with the situation. He tries several times to say something, but can't find the right words.
What's going on? Are you going to kill us just like you did the trader? Yeah, we're going to say that.
Are you going to kill us just like you killed the travelling trader?
The leader of the mercenaries shakes his head sadly and seems shaken.
You fiends want to lay the blame on us. You damn murderers.
What?
Murderers? Come here, dwarf killer!
Are you denying your terrible deed? You were seen murdering poor old Mort, one of your kind, in cold blood.
The old man points unnecessarily to the leader of the mercenaries.
We are dwarves, and dwarves would never do anything like this to another dwarf, well, besides the dwarf killers. We found Mort's body. We are looking for his killers. So, you saw us do it, didn't intervene and then set us a trap a few days later in the middle of nowhere? We'll go for that one.
Apparently, you saw us committing murder, but you didn't intervene. And then you overtook us and only set a trap for us now, and here, several days' journey from the place where it happened. Your story doesn't seem to make much sense.
We knew that the good people of Clinton would stand by us in confronting you. Mort was well known and respected around here.
But how did you know that we would come to Clinton of all places? If you were really tracking us, that wouldn't have been possible. But if you, on the other hand, were the ones being tracked, then it would have been easy for you to steer us into this trap.
He does have a point, Medarin. Why did you?
The village elder stops mid-sentence as the leader of the mercenaries draws his sword. The village elder turns from the mercenary to look at you, and then gives his men a signal to withdraw.
What the hell? This is weird. They tried putting the blame on us, bastards. Tungdil, you're a smart man, I gotta say that.
Watch out for the archers.
Ah, shit. Alright, no injuries, no injuries, no injuries. Tungdil, you'll keep that on you. Who's the strongest one out of you? You're the one with a nut on you, I already know that. Blade Storm. I quite like the Blade Storm. Mighty Blow. Rock Hard Eruption. Leap. We'll give you that. And grants 1 extra action point every 5 seconds, which could be good for that. And I guess? Yeah. We'll do it this way. Yeah. Alright. We all set? I hope so. Start fight. Hey, you're hurt already? Get your health back, boy. We might wait here for a moment. Who's friendly, who's enemy? Enemies are up there. Okay. So we've got to watch out for the archers. You enemy? Shit, the archers are up there. Whoa, that flashing. Alright, let's slowly draw them out. Alright, you. Smashy, smashy. Himmy, himmy.
Yes.
You. Smashy, smashy. Himmy, himmy.
Huh? Yes,
You just run over here for a moment.
course.
There we go. Oh my god, that was amazing.
What is it?
You guys stay back for a moment. Yeah. I don't know.
Come here, you. What is it?
These guys want to be easily taken down. It's up to them. We'll take him out.
Yes.
And we'll take him out.
And what?
You can just carry on fighting. You won't be too bad.
What is it?
You take him. Wait, where did 2 other come from? This is weird. These guys are dying pretty quickly, but we're still getting pretty damn hurt. Tungdil, you come back a little bit. You get ready to do that in a moment. Tungdil, you freaking moron. Alright, we good now? Alright, so. You.
What now?
Could do that. You might not need to be honest. Alright, turn around. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Tungdil, you go after him.
What is it? Too easy. Kill with pleasure. I didn't hit you very hard.
So we've got to kill 15 mercenaries. This is not too big of an issue,
What is it?
actually. We're going to go this way. We're going to dodge the archers as best as we can.
Hey peeps, I know you're friends, you're not taking us, this is a good idea. Excuse me, people. Just get in the way, yeah, there we go.
Alright, so. How many are there? Just 2 right now?
Yes?
What is it?
You come back a little bit. You go ahead.
Yes.
You go after him. You go after him. Oh, you got knocked out. Awesome. Knock this person out of the way. We've got another 2 coming. Alright, you, my dear friend. Jump in ready. Actually, they're gonna jump in a little bit quicker. You jump in there.
With pleasure.
You kill. You kill. What a jump! Did you guys see that? That's amazing. It's pretty hard to do anything when everyone's in the way.
On my way.
Yes, understood.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, cool.
End it. What is it? What is it?
Yeah. I can't jump through. God freaking dang it.
And what now? Yes.
He's angry. He's angry. Leave him one, boy.
Easy.
We just took out 2 of them in an instant. That was awesome. Oh no, keep killing him. No, keep killing him.
End it.
Oh, Tungdale, your health is not doing well.
Attack.
Oh, he's being smart.
They're hitting me pretty hard. Very hard. They're hitting me pretty hard.
Move you out of the way. Tungdale, get out of the freaking way.
What is it?
Oh, there we go.
He hardly put up a fight.
He hardly put up a fight. So that is a 10 out of 15. I'm guessing it's just the archers left. I'm just letting everyone get their hells a little bit. So.
On my way.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Let's go and run after him. Boindu, you're the menacing one. Come here. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Leapy leapy.
Come here, you. What is it?
Tungdale. We've got to be careful with you, Tungdale, my friend. Where's the other one? Only one over here? You take that out then. And you, my friend, go after him. There's 4 over there. Cool. I'm happy to take out 4. Continue taking them out. I'll give him a smack. He should be dead. Oh no, 1 more hit.
And what now?
Boindale, you're cool as it is.
What is it?
You can continue doing your beautiful hit on this one over here. Sweet.
On my way. Too easy.
Archers aren't usually as strong, so we'll keep you back.
And again.
Yes! 15? I think I done it.
The last of the mercenaries falls to the ground, but Boindale is still in the frenzy of battle. You and Boendal have to physically restrain him until he comes to his senses. Otherwise, he would have stormed the houses to find more adversaries. You walk up to the body of the mercenaries' leader and search his pockets. You soon find something. A letter.
An anonymous client seeks dwarf skulls cleanly cut, shorn, and put into jars with honey.
What?
1,000 gold coins will be paid for each skull. Khan, Bounty Hunters Guild Master.
Wow.
That's bounty hunters hunting for dwarves. Despicable.
That is sad. Dwarf, they must hate dwarves for a bounty just to give them 1,000 gold pieces per one. Show the villagers the letter.
You hold the letter aloft so that everyone can see it.
Look, citizens of Clintel, proof that these men are the killers. They are bounty hunters hunting for dwarves.
The village elder comes out of one of the houses, flanked by other villagers. You ignore their weapons, as well as their sinister expressions, and hand over the letter.
Don't say they're all going to come after us.
It would seem you are telling the truth. And you only killed those who deceived us. I thank you for this.
The village elder signals to a woman, and a few moments later, she brings you food and a bag of gold.
Take this in thanks for your actions.
Yay! Awesome. My guys are really hurt. They kind of need health pretty badly. 123 gold and 7 food. I'm happy with that. Awesome. Alright, so I think I am going to leave it here, so you know what to do. If you did like the video, hit that thumbs up button, and also if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to see other videos that I will be doing. Other than that, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you cadets in the next video. Goodbye. Oh shit, we got a battle ahead of us, man. You straight away. Fuck it. You're gonna hit a few of them. It's cool. I will allow you to.